A late afternoon greeting to all of you joining us for viewership. It's been a big day here, and we will now wrap up with the final heat of the day's proceedings. The QS 10,000 EDP Billabong Pro Cascais continues here. Tanner Hendrickson from Hawaii takes on the Italian stallion Leonardo Fioravanti. Tomas Hermes will represent Brazil, and Adam Melling, Australian campaigner, will get to work here in the now breaking up lineup of Cascais in Portugal. Joining us here with the first wave of the encounter. And this is Tanner Hendrickson with a quick start here, Potts.
Yeah, nice little wave for Tanner. Brings it through the inside, got to finish strong, which he does. So very, very important, as we've seen, to get a good start. Final at Jeffreys Bay up against Geordie Smith. One of Geordie's wins at Jeffreys.
Yeah, remember that. Can you believe that was 2010, 7 years ago?
Crazy,
how fast does it go?
Oh.
Adam Melling there, quick wave for him. He's wearing green in this encounter. Here we go with the talent of Leonardo Fioravanti. Top end hit. I've got a good feeling about Leonardo here in Europe. And that's what he'll bring for us. Just got this little something under my bonnet about Leonardo Fioravanti. He's got something to prove, not just to himself, but to his fans. And the fact that he's sitting low down on the championship tour.
Yeah, and he comes a job almost, so you've got to maintain that. You've got to maintain that love of wanting to go surfing every day. But it is difficult when it becomes your job. It's hard to draw that line, but Leonardo Fioravanti is going to work that out. He's still young. His first year on tour. Just that added pressure of being a rookie on tour. Nice little spin right there, and sort of stuck with this wave. I was wondering what he was doing, but found the little inside bonus section. So Leonardo Fioravanti is going to put a quick score on the board and kick out of that one. So I love the way the kid surfs. I mean, he's got that. He's got something. You know, it's powerful. It's rail surfing, and here we go.
He's got to figure it out. This is Tomas Hermes. Smooth surfing from a man that's made a finals of a QS 10,000 already. Featured in the finals over at Huntington Beach at the Vans US Open of Surfing. Quick response here from Adam Melling. Adam's looking powered here.
Wow.
He's kind of like a Mick Fanning version from Lennox Head.
Yep.
We've seen every now and then Adam Melling will get angry and he'll just bring amazing performances. This is Leonardo Fioravanti just lashing out at that. So again, waves coming in clusters.
You remember the first Margaret River event where we moved to the box? Let's have a look at Leo's wave first. Leo Fioravanti opting to go on this left. Nice little backhand attack right there. As you said, a 5.43 on his opening wave. And currently in third spot, needing a 0.4. So this is a tight heat. Adam Melling, he hasn't really missed a beat, has he? Surfing incredibly well, surfing with a lot of speed. And yes, he came on tour and everyone said, geez, this kid surfs like Mick Fanning. But over the years, he's kind of almost sort of turned that style that's similar to Mick Fanning's into his own, and he's looking amazing. Tomas Hermes waiting for this wave to build up through the inside, going over a number of steps right there and deciding to kick out. So smart move from Tomas, not too much at the beginning.
Oh, here in Cascais.
Kanoe Igarashi still in. Iago Dora's
out.
Gone. Jesse Mendez still in. So there's a couple in the top there that are still holding strong.
Tomas Hermes ripping into this one again. Inside section, multiple things to deal with here, and he'll do it well. Let's have a look at what he brings here. He's got the fight in him.
Yes, he does. There's that beautiful style that we talk about, Tomas Hermes. Jamming it again, so a couple of nice turns for Tomas. Real wide stance, hasn't he? Sort of real solid on his feet, doesn't look like falling. And finishing off nicely, so a bunch of turns on a very average looking wave. So he's going to get himself a good score down in fourth place, needing just, well, he's in a combo situation. That's his first wave of substance, so looking forward to see that score drop.
Now Tanner Hendrickson, the Hawaiian surfer, moving for us here through the lineup. Kind of went out on the face, got a bit lost. Then a slow regroup, now punchy section. Nice little flare to finish.
Coming, you know, what is he going to do? And, you know, it's that risk versus reward. Here we go, let's have a look at Tanner's wave. As you said, kind of got lost a little bit, went a bit too far out. Now he's got to transition back into the power source, waiting for it. Now he finds that inside and does that nice flare, like you said. Boosts the fins out, gets that sliding effect, and then regathers his balance. Instead of that long, drawn-out wave where they try and milk it, here he goes again.
Leonardo Fioravanti will turn his attention back to the left here in Cascais. Lashes out at that one. flexes through some turns now. Keeps the board smooth and loose. Kind of standard maneuvers now, a little inside section to negotiate. Nice exclamation mark at the end, vertical punch.
Kanoa's won, so he's going to have to try and win one as well. Here he goes. Let's have a look at the replay. Beautiful up and down there. Double pump around the section. Now look at that body language. He sort of almost kicks that back foot out and again just throws it into it, using a lot of body language. So he brings it through the inside. A couple more turns to fill in. 5.43 is what he's trying to better, increase his lead. Finishes nice and strong there, does Leo Fioravanti. He's turning into a big, strong kid, isn't he? I remember when he's just a little pipsqueak. Loves to see the smile on the kids' faces. It is an amazing feeling. I've done a little bit of that as well, and to watch the kids ride away for the first time. Tomas Hermes, well, he's ridden a fair few waves himself.
Here he goes as we're following our athlete in white. Hermes still down in 4th place here, keeping his rails very loose and free. Section approaches, reads it fairly well. Little zipline float there. He'll place it back down for a completed maneuver.
He did.
On the left.
He made that happen. Tanner Hendrickson currently in 2nd spot. That's the hot seat right now. Why? Because Tomas Hermes is going to come at him with this wave. Nice swooping move. Now he starts to get that inside, as you said, Giggs, keeping that board moving rail to rail, keeping those fins engaged. You need that speed. Now he starts to build it. You heard Federico talk about you don't want to be too late hitting that section or you're going to get pounded, and Tomas timing that absolutely perfect, Giggs.
This heat's also whizzed by, Potts. Down to just over 11 minutes to go.
This day's whizzed by.
It has. Following the live action here. The silhouetted shape of Tanner Hendrickson here. Oh, and he'll tippy-toe guard that one out of there, so pivot in the pocket.
Now let's have a look here. So Tanner, with a couple of 5s, finds himself in 2nd spot, draws off the bottom, double pump. Now he goes into that big slashing maneuver, throws the fins out, and just gets that board back in the right direction. Geez, that was close.
Will one of the Championship Tour surfers, again, rub the top cream off the cake as far as the full points haul here as we go deeper into the QS 10,000 here.
I'd like to see someone like Michael February or William Cardoso take it out. Inside the 5-minute mark as we see surfers up and riding out the back.
Adam Melling will switch to the backhand here, and he'll get disinterested with it. And that is, of course, the goal of all of these people here, is to qualify. Some of them re-qualify. Adam Melling sinks in a hole there with 2.5 minutes to go. Those are the kind of things you cannot afford to do.
You know, and you kind of feel sorry for these last couple of heats, don't you? Because it's been really clean, glassy conditions all day long. Finally, these guys get to paddle out last heat of the day, and the wind is howling.
Adam quickly repairs the situation by finding a mid-size wave. And a little in and out. He could have slammed that.
Right.
6.67 required for Melling down in 4th. He's chasing the clock though, 10 seconds. You can hear the beach announcers. 3, 2, 1. The door is shut for Tanner Hendrickson.
And you can just feel, can't you?
Tomas Hermes will survive this one. Leonardo Fioravanti will take the official result here, with Tomas Hermes advancing alongside him into the next round here.